I was very fortunate to join CARE. I was about 25 years old, 24 years old, and played a lot on the humanitarian side at the beginning of my career, right? A few veterans of Afghanistan in the 90s, East Timor and Mitch hurricanes and other natural disasters as well as conflict. Then I had the chance to go and kind of set it up the CARE office in Brazil, which was great. And it was a chance to come back to Brazil about 10 years after I had left regionally and setting up in Brazil. And then I kind of carry on, the career with CARE. The last job that I had CARE was around climate change, the director for CARE USA. So I had a variety of exposures within CARE. And even afterwards, when I left CARE, brief period of time in between CARE and the UNDP, I actually was a major gift fundraiser for another organization in the Northeast United States. So what I've learned, first of all, I did a lot of my field work with CARE, right? And I learned the value that you can get it out of the downstream community work, right? And the fact that at the end of the day, development solutions are best and more sustainable when they are owned and by the communities, right? However, I've learned that it's quite unfair to put the burden of development on communities, right? Because they are in the context of upstream policy all the way to national levels and then globally. And I think if we talk about finance, we do have a global financial architecture that doesn't necessarily help many times this exercise. The other thing that I learned is, which is linked to this notion, is you can't solve development, you can't achieve development without partnerships, and without partnerships among people that don't necessarily see the world the same way, right? It's painful sometimes to engage in stakeholder conversations with the contrarian, rather than just with, the people that think like you. But whenever you can agree among different stakeholders that see the things differently, tends to stick for much longer, right? So it's worth the investment of dealing with the contrarian, with people that comes from different perspective.